Okay, Elf Gate. Oh, my mouth is not moving. Hello.
Hello.
How's everyone doing tonight?
I'm a bird.
You are a bird.
Are you a bird?
I'm
That's
not a
great
bird.
presentation.
I'm not a bird. I just hang out with a lot of birds, strangely. Good evening.
Oh shit.
I didn't realize it was that much of a surprise.
We're doing fine. We're doing fine today.
Do you know what? We appear to be doing better than we did with Race for the Galaxy. That's
progress.
Is progress. Yeah. Oh my lord, that stream. That was a lot of fun, but kind of ridiculous. I'm Loxley. I'm not a bird, but tonight we are playing a board game about birds with some VTubers who are birds. With us, we have Karasuma Hanzo.
Hello, that's me, the actual bird.
And we have Nia, whose species of bird is somewhat in flux and non-specified.
Am I really a bird at this point? Eh?
I mean, that's kind of between you and your lore, really.
Both of you two assume I have that. Could it be me?
I mean, you started as not a bird, and at some point you became a bird.
Yes, that is true. The bird thing evolved organically.
I'm saying you are E-boy pigeon.
That is, I mean, well, Schrodinger's pigeon. Let's go with that.
Well,
is it your pigeon? Is it not? Nobody knows. What kind of bird are you, Loxley? Tell us. What's your species?
I mean, again, I'm not a bird. I just have two very comfortable horns that you two tend to sit on when you're done flying.
I mean, they're very comfortable. Yes,
which Hanzo and I have done before on stream.
Yes.
I have said that I would do it. Oh no, sorry, Hanzo sat on my shoulder on stream before. Yeah, that's a solid, nice pun. Lord Gospod, saying that I'm a horned lark.
A horn.
You're what's the
kind
word?
of fitting though.
Yeah, it works. I do. I have horns, and I do like a lark.
Lux is an honorary bird.
Maybe we'll get
a honorary
to see
bird
today. That'd be nice.
That'd be nice.
So thank you very much, both of you, for joining me today. This was very much thrown together at the last minute, because this weekend, I just found out last night, is All Shucks, and that is run by the board game review site Shut Up and Sit Down, who I've been following for a number of years, and yeah, as part of that, they are doing a free week of Tabletopia membership. I do apologise for the sounds coming from Nia's end. He has just reverted to bird form and is now hopping across the desk.
I'm so sorry. There's this fucking thing on my wall and I'm terrified. Bro, I'll mute myself 1 sec.
You're a pigeon. Surely that's just lunch.
That's this is amazing.
I'm a fruit-eating bird. I don't eat the bugs. Bugs are scary.
Oh yeah, we are getting another. Oh, hello, Ray Raven. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for the follow. It's.
Hey, Ray. Welcome.
Bird game?
Yeah, you're being told that you are now. It sounds like a chicken scratching.
What?
Lord Golisapod, thank you very much for following. It's really appreciated.
Thank you very much for the follow.
Yes. Anyway, as I was saying, Shut Up and Sit Down are running their board game convention online via Twitch this weekend. I can feel better about the quality here because the first 10 minutes of their opening presentation did involve the main speaker losing audio completely whilst the chat was just trying to so he ended up having to draw on shrink wrap Crap board game boxes. It was very funny, and they do that professionally. We do not. So, we can at least feel better there. We are at least as quality as we're the same quality as other professional streamers. Hey, Leary, thank you very much. Welcome.
Hey, Leary, welcome. Hello.
It's a pleasure to have you here. So, yes, Shut and Sit Down, hosting Shucks. This week, they have Tabletopia, which is a board game live simulation thing. It's like Tabletop Simulator, and they have a free week with Shucks. The code is SHUX 2021 if anyone wants to use it. We are not affiliated with Shucks in any way.
We do simp though.
Yeah, we do simp. We recognize and thank them for organizing that code and just sharing it with the board gaming community. So, with that in mind, I thought I would check out one of the earliest games that was played, my first collab on this channel, which was Wingspan, many moons ago with Dandyfloss. And because on the Steam and Switch versions, they don't have the expansions, on Tabletopia, they do, and it's locked behind premium. So we're using our this premium membership that I have in order to go and play the European expansion.
Nice.
King
We're just
shit
here.
right there. We're leeching off Luxley.
No, but again, this is the benefit, and this is kind of why I was very interested in Tabletopia when I started this channel, is because it does mean that, I recognize that one of the hindrances to playing board games remotely and playing any game collaboratively remotely, the difficulty is you've both got to have the game, and if there are ways you can reduce those borders, then that just means that you get to play more games, more variety, and also it means that if you have a community who are also into the game, you could just set up a room, have a password on it, put out a link in your chat, and they can just join in, and that's also an option. So, which is something I am actually thinking about. I have a few ideas for how to do it. Watch this space, I suppose. In the meantime, shall we go and see what we're getting ourselves into? And go to the game. Hello. I'm sat on the opposite side from you. Near is just to show the board. As you can see, oh no, I'm actually blocked. My icon is blocked by Near and Hanzo, funnily enough. But I'm the green. I'm the green board. Near is the yellow board, and Hanzo is the red board. This is just what you would get in a box of Wingspan. All very helpfully laid out for us. And I've actually just realised there's a really nice touch in terms of what they've in terms of whoever set up this this implementation. They've actually laid out the eggs in the shape of WS.
Yes.
Was.
Or Wingspan.
No. Was.
I respect your commitment to your answer here.
Wait. If I type in chat, does it come up? Was.
It does, but it is behind my avatar. So.
Oh. Spoiled again.
Yes.
Okay, so how are we doing this?
So, this is Wingspan. It is a board game. It's actually was one of the Spiel des Jahres winners. We are going to play with the European expansion. So we should get, I think, crows and doves / pigeons / chickens in it shown at some point. But at its heart, Wingspan is an engine builder. We are conservationists, and we are trying to encourage birds to come and stay at our sanctuaries. And it is kind of a a mutual benefit, because in this world, birds have special powers which activate at different times when you go and collect their eggs slash get more
Makes
birds.
sense.
It does. There is a degree of abstraction that happens with board games that you don't realize is slightly unusual until you start explaining them, which I kind of still love, but it does. You do suddenly think, yeah, this now that I'm explaining this, it makes no sense. Nice. So we start out with this empty board. I'm going to zoom into my board so that everyone can see it. We're going to go to that view, and there's the board. So we have on our turn four actions. We can either play a bird from our hand onto the board. So I've just picked one up here, and this is, you have a food cost for it, certain territories it can go for. It is a crow. Hey, straight in there, straight in.
It's creative.
Finally, after like watching you play this game like 3 times, it's the first time a crow comes out.
Yeah, but again, that's because we're playing the European expansion. If you see where these birds are found, like the base version of this game only has North America, or possibly North and South. I don't remember, but mostly North American focused. And did you know the hooded crow is associated with fairies in Celtic folklore?
Oh my god, I'm fucking learning, fellas. Educational. Let's go.
I love the tidbits of information.
It is really nice. So yeah, we have a food cost, which is in the top left corner. We have the territory that these birds can go and live in. So in this case, water area and grasslands. It would need a bug and 2 of whatever. It's worth 3 points. It has this type of nest. It can hold 2 eggs on it, and it has a round end power. So which I'll get to when we get to them. So we could put this in one of the slots here, and we could then go to gain food. So we've got the bird feeder just above my board, just to the right of Nears. We will roll these dice, and you can select one of the food items. So grain, berries, rodents, fish, and then the one in the middle lets you choose either a wheat or an insect. You can lay eggs, where you just lay the correct number of eggs on that row. You can draw bird cards, and it's a marketplace setup. So you can basically draw a card from here, where it's face up, or you can choose to take one from the face down deck. There's no real benefit to doing one way or the other. It's just kind of, if you don't want anything here, you can choose to just draw randomly and just hope for the best. And you can see that at the start of the game, you have different hours. You have different outcomes going on. So, gain food at the start, you're gaining a single food. At the start, you're only laying 2 eggs. At the start, you're only drawing 1 bird card. As you lay birds on them, then you start to unlock better powers. So, if I put the hooded crow here, for example, then I can lay 2 eggs and pay a food to get a 3rd egg laid. If I put this sparrow, Eurasian tree sparrow. Traditional Japanese dance was inspired by the fluttering of the tree sparrow. That's very cool. If I've got 2 in the grass lane, then I can lay 3 eggs with no extra cost. Same with the food, so you're getting more food in exchange for a card, and you get more cards in exchange for eggs. You may notice that it's kind of circular in terms of how it works. So you can sacrifice cards to get more food, you can sacrifice food to get more eggs, you can sacrifice eggs to get more birds in your hand. Are you with me so far?
I think so.
Maybe. My
We'll
brain is very small.
we'll see how it goes.
It's absolutely fun. I'll talk you through my first turn. Like all turns are played simultaneously, but I'll go through my turn first so you can see what's going on, and it will be fine. Like this is a fairly low stakes game. Also, as I say whenever I play a game with people the first time, the first couple of games you play does not count. Board games are A, meant to be fun, and B, there is a learning curve to them, and there is going to be a point where you are getting a lot of information thrown at you at once, and it will click at some point later in the game. So
I
do not
more or less I more or less get the logic of each turn, but what are we aiming for? What's the objective?
So we are aiming for points. Each bird is worth. So if we go back to our hooded crow, on the left-hand side there is a feather and a number 3. That's because the hooded crow at the end of the game is worth 3 points when it's in your sanctuary. We also have bonus cards. So these cards with the kind of vines on the back. If I flip this one. So, rodentologist, any bird with a rodent will score you 2 points per bird. And it also give, and these cards also tell you the likelihood of those types of birds coming out. So I know that 50% of birds will eat rodents as part of their diet. So 15% of cards is worth 2 points if I have this card with me.
I see.
We also have end of round bonuses. So in this case, these are assigned in first to second. As you can see, you get more points the later in the round you get. We have this round. These are always dealt randomly. So we have the number of eggs in that type of nest. So again, going back to... Oh, not you. Actually, we'll show you. No, you're not useful to me. So this hooded crow is actually really good because that has that type of nest. And I can put 2 eggs on this hooded crow, which would be worth points to me at the end of the game. Or at the end of the round, I should say. So this is the number of eggs present in this type of nest. This one is then the type of nest. Oh, sorry. And there's a slight distinction in the top one is just the number of eggs, and the second one is the number of bird cards of this bowl type nest that have an egg in it. So one's cumulative, it's a little bit annoying. Round 3 is how much food in the personal supply, so how much food you've collected over the course of that game, over the course of that round, and then finally it's just bird cards that aren't carrying eggs.
Okay.
Luxley, I won't lie to you. My brain is too small for this game. I have no idea what's going on.
That's fine. Here.
I will explain.
We'll help you.
I will explain what is going on with the points at the start of each round. Yeah. Ultimately, play birds, have fun, do a learn. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. So, at the start of the game, we are dealt these bonus cards, which are the ones with the leaves on the back. And we get to choose one of these. We also get have 5 bird cards and 5 one of each of the food resources. We can have 5 things. So you can have 5 cards, in which case you'll have no food to put anything into play. You can have 5 food, in which case you will have no birds in your hand, or you can have a mix. So, choose a couple of birds, choose a couple of foods that they eat. And you come up. I'm just going to quickly look at here. So,
How can you throw your cards in your hand?
Drag it down.
Yeah, just drag it down to the bottom of the screen.
And we have to make this decision before starting our first turn.
That's correct.
Okay.
So if you guys want to watch my first turn, I'm more than happy for that to be a thing. And you also notice that each the birds often have powers. So sometimes once between turns, sometimes it'll say when activated. If it says when activated, basically when you activate a row, it will also activate that brown power.
Okay. And where do we throw the cards we're not using?
There is a discard pile next to the birds and the bonuses.
I see. So we'll throw this one here.
I'm gonna pick the prettiest bird.
Absolutely, an absolutely valid choice.
Wait, what's oh no, I lost my card. What's the other cards again? The other two?
The bonuses. So basically they'll give you point bonuses at the end of the game.
Okay.
If you want me to explain what any of them do, like, we can play very open-handed for this first round.
Flip.
Thank you.
Flip. Okay. Do we put the bonuses anywhere?
By the way,
So pick one and keep it just in your hand, and then throw the other one onto the bonus discard.
the discard should be
oh god, fuck.
should be face up first or face down.
I lost my card.
Put the discard face up just so we can, or put it like rotated 90 degrees face down, because then we can identify it as a discard.
No, but we know there's two discard piles, so that's fine.
That's very true. In that case, definitely make the bird discard face down, because otherwise we're going to inadvertently make it a market.
Okay.
I am a genius. Computer legend. Let's go.
You know what? I'm going
I
to...
got two birds, so I have to discard 2 foods, right?
Only two birds?
If you got 2 birds, you can keep 3 food.
Because okay. So I'm keeping this one and keeping this one. I'm keeping this one.
What was my card?
So I'm gonna...
Was it my bird?
Go.
I lost.
Go.
I'm gonna keep this.
Why?
Not my card. I don't know whose card that is. Not my card. Oops. Not my card. Not my card. Oh no. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Pain and suffering. Oh no. Okay. I want this bird. What, is that a pretty? No, it's ugly. I have to be honest with my birds. Some of them are ugly.
Very
I have
fair.
a question.
Yes.
If I don't have any birds in the gain food row, can I still go for food?
Yeah, absolutely, because you still have that basic action. So the basic action is you just take 1 food.
Okay. So, and if I had a 1 bird in that row, then I get 2 foods, right?
Well, you get 1 food, and then you can discard a card in order to get a second food. You'd need 2 rows to just get 2 food with no... You need 2 birds in that row to get 2 food with no strings attached.
Okay. Well, I think I more or less get it. So we'll be... Yeah. Let's do your turn first and go from there.
Absolutely fine. Also worth noting, as you get further to the right in putting cards down, because you lay cards left to right, you will see that there's an egg symbol at the top. That is how many eggs you need to discard in order to play a bird into that row. So,
I didn't know that.
yeah, so, well, this is why it's important for me to mention these things, and why it's good for me to have a turn first, because this way you guys can be aware and see what a turn looks like.
Luxley, you want me to discard my children?
Yes.
Yes.
The children that I spent so long to lay?
Oh, I'm gonna get you to throw eggs away in about 10 minutes. So
no,
it's canon that you lay eggs now.
My kids. I guess they just kind of appear in my nest, bro. And like, oh, I got my kid now. It really be like that sometimes. It's called adoption.
Yeah, that's how we roll here.
Good luck, Sleep.
So you will notice all of us have these cubes by our board.
Yep.
Those are used to mark the number of turns we have each round. So we have 8 in this first round. We will then use one of the cubes to mark points at the end of the round. And so first round we have 8 turns. Second round, 7 turns. And it just goes down until we've only got 5 turns. But your engine will get more efficient. I should also get rid of some of these things here. I'm just going to get rid of that and that. So I have 2 birds and 3 food. My first action is going to be playing a bird. So I'm going to move the cube up to there onto the player bird row. I'm going to play the hooded crow into the egg laying area. So this has a round end power. So this won't happen until all I have, until all my cubes are spent. And then I'll choose one of the player for each action cube on their grasslands. I will tuck a card from my hand behind this bird and then replace it with an equal number. I will go over those round powers later. I also use up all of my food tokens, so get rid of those, which leaves me with 1 card in hand and no food. So now I really need to, well, I'm going to go and I'm going to need some food, but I also think we're going to need some eggs, but I'm also going to need some cards. And this is where we kind of get to the issue of this game. So my second action is going to be to lay eggs. I am going to lay 2 eggs on the crow.
So it's 2 because it's 1 for the base action and then 1 because you have the crow down, right?
So it's 2 because it's a base action. I could, if I had any food, spend a food to lay a 3rd egg.
What?
Me too.
It's absolutely fine. So base action, if I move the hooded crow down for a second, is you just get 2 eggs.
Okay.
When that's covered, we activate we have the second action. So in that case, you get 2 eggs, and you can spend a food to get a 3rd egg.
Oh, so you read the one on the right. Okay. I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I got it.
However, my hooded crow can only have 2 eggs on its nest, and I don't have the food, so spending that food, if I had it, wouldn't be useful. I am also going to want to have some more cards, I think. So I am going to spend a card to draw. I'm going to put a cube in draw bird cards. I'm going to get that Hawfinch, I think.
Feel free.
I'm also
so
going to
when you take that card, is the space replaced on the?
Let me double check very quickly. Draw cards. Draw bird cards equal to the number of things shown on your leftmost wetness cards. Do not replace face-up cards until the end of turn. So, no.
Okay.
Before we pass on to your turn, Hanzo, or Nier's turn, whoever we want to do, then we will. But in the meantime, I only have a limited number of choices to make.
Okay, sounds good.
That being said, I also want to get that. I'm going to draw a second bird card and draw this one, which is the Montague's Harrier. I then just need a bunch of food, so I'm going to go to the bird feeder, gain food. I need 1 wheat. So this is going to come away for a moment. It's going to be outside of the bird feeder. You can, when all the symbols in the bird feeder match, you can re-roll the bird feeder. or when there's only one dice left, whichever comes first and whichever is most convenient to you.
So we would just pick from what we see.
Yes, exactly. But
Okay.
so we still have the dice pool. We just move it out of the bird feeder, and then I take a token.
Okay. Makes sense.
And I'm going to do that twice, in fact.
Damn.
To get another one of these, and then I'm actually going to put that hawfinch that I got into the first forest tile for another action. Yeah, I'm going to lay that copy of food.
Oh.
You
Don't
can,
laugh! I'm trying my best! I'm concentrating, Hanzo. Hanzo, do you... Okay. So Aloxi's been like explaining like how the thing works, right? I've been listening very intently, and then I notice that one of the birds eats bugs. And then I go, Hanzo, do you think... my brain goes, do you think Hanzo eats bugs? And then I go, no, wait, do crows eat bugs? And then like my life becomes a mess, and then I forget what I'm doing, and I stop paying attention. Okay, life is hard. Do crows eat bugs?
we eat anything. Anything at all.
Yeah, but crows are scavengers, I believe.
Yeah,
Yes,
crows
correct.
are omnivorous, and they primarily feed on small insects, nuts, fruits, mollusks. You eat mollusks?
We
What
can
the
eat
fuck?
anything.
Isn't that like a clam?
Yes.
Yes. And they're
No way.
they're
Mollusks are
delicious.
stale.
Yeah.
Or
I
failures.
think crows can eat snails. I'm pretty sure they can.
I'm telling you, we can eat anything.
You can eat frogs!
Depending on the place we're living, we also get we also do cooperation relationship with other animals.
Oh.
For example, I think in North America, crows help wolves hunt for prey, and after the hunt, we take the rest of the animal.
Oh, that's cool.
We are the
It also
ice in the
says
sky.
It also says you eat eggs of other birds. Please don't eat my eggs, Hanzo. I'm begging you. I worked hard to lay those eggs.
It's fine. We're still married, man.
Alright. There are eggs. Alright, now communism.
Bird
Okay, so
communism
you have-
intensifies. So
Yes.
one thing I've just realised that I did not do.
Mhm.
I'm glad I spotted this. So after I put the hawfinch down, I got. Actually, no, this doesn't matter because I didn't. I got 2 food. Put the hawfinch down. I'm getting ahead of myself. But
Yes.
if I were to get another food now, in fact, yeah, there's no benefit to me laying eggs right at this moment. I am going to get another food just to demonstrate this.
What about the joys of parenthood, Loxley?
Okay.
So I get to take a food.
Yep.
And I'm going to take that mouse.
Okay.
Get that as my supply. I'm then going to activate the hawfinch's power. So when activated, reset the bird feeder. If I do, I gain 1 wheat from the bird feeder after resetting. What resetting means is get all the dice. Select all the dice. And roll the dice. I get to instantly take one of those wheat.
Oh, I see.
So it's just a nice little bonus for having that bird sat in my habitat.
Mhm.
So that's the end of my turn. Nero or Hanzo, would you like to go next? Like we can
I'll
go.
go next.
I think that might be merciful to Nier. Yes.
You can do it, Hanzo!
Okay, so the resetting the bird cards, it's at the end of the round or
no,
the
that's
turn?
that's done now. So it's the end of the turn. So I'll just quickly set those. You got some very cute birds to pick from.
Apparently. Let's see if I get the logic here. So I'll use one of my cubes to gain food.
Okay.
I'll take. I don't like the camera controls. I'll take the mouse. Get 1 mouse. Then I'll use when played. you may pay from your hand instead if you do. Okay, so I'll use another action point to play a bird. Well, I put the how do I pronounce this? Northern Goshawk, which in the Middle Ages only nobles were allowed to use in falconry. Down. There we go. And then
Just zooming in for chat's benefit.
yeah, you can. Yeah. There we go. When played, for each mouse in this bird cost, you may pay 1 card. I didn't do that, so it's fine. After that, all right, I have to pay the 2 cards.
Okay. Yep. So you can, or you could. So you're basically using 1 mouse from your food supply, and then you're using 1 card from your hand.
No, I used 2 mouse.
Oh, you used 2 mouse
because
okay.
I had 2 mouse. Okay, so the next one
is just in case it changes your mind. If you do use it mentioned tucking, so putting the card behind this card, and that is worth additional points at the end of the game, having cards tucked behind other cards.
I see. Okay, so I'm using 3 action points for 3 food.
Okay.
So I'm taking all of the wheat. I think no, I fucked up.
It's fine. I mean, it's worth pointing out all of the symbols in the bird feeder are currently the same. So if you want to re-roll and reset the bird feeder, you are more than welcome to. Or you can pick 1 wheat and then re-roll, or 2 wheat and then re-roll.
Yeah, I'm instead of using 3 action points, I'm using 2. I'm taking 2 wheats, 2 wheat, 1, 2, and then using those 2 plus the 1 I have, I'm setting down another bird, which is the parrot crossbill, which is one of the 5 bird species in the world with a crossbill. That sounds uncomfortable. Okay. That leaves me with... Actually, I couldn't do that because I need an egg for the second row, right?
Yes. So what you could do is you could use one of your action points to lay eggs on the goshawk.
Yeah. I'll lay that an egg on the goshawk.
Lay 2. But then, sorry, yes, then you're using 1 to put your other bird into play.
Wait, can I lay 2?
Well, the basic action.
2, yeah, absolutely, yes.
So you lay 2, but then you're paying 1 back to put the crossbill into play.
Okay, that's good. So yeah, so I got 1 food and 2 foods, then 2 birds, then the egg, and I have 2 action points left. So for that, I'll take 1 card.
Good call. So you can draw any of these, or you can just pick 1 randomly. Well, not randomly. You can pick the top card from the deck.
Yeah, of course. This seems interesting. Water. I'll take the... I'll take the cerulean warbler, or the little one.
Yeah.
And for my final action, can I reset the bird feeder?
You absolutely can. So if you want to get food, you can get all the dice together, because there's only 1 dice, or all the dice have the same symbol. So yeah, grab all the dice together, and then you can re-roll them all.
Okay, I'm re-rolling.
And then you get to pick 1. Or in fact, no, you get to pick 2.
Yes, I'm getting first a wheat for the food. So I'm getting that, and then I'm using the ability of my crossbill to remove... is that any dice, or is cherries?
Any dice. But bear in mind, Hanzo, you also because you have that crossbill in play, you get 2 food before you activate that ability.
Oh, great! So I get the weight for 1, then I'll get another one of. I'll get the worm, and because of the ability, I'll take this one out and take 1 wheat.
Nice.
So I have 4 food, 1 bird, so it should be okay.
Mhm.
That requirement, having 5 in total, that's for every single turn, or just for when we're starting?
5 in total. Oh, for food?
For food and birds.
No. So that is just, but that's just for starting. That's just so you've got something in your hand to use.
Okay.
Because basically, it just means, because otherwise your first few turns would just be draw bird, gain food, draw bird, gain food.
Okay. So that would be my turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here.
Yeah.
Impressed
How you doing, buddy?
Okay.
By the way, near, you should have. How many birds do you have in your hand?
So I did say that Near should like wait till we've done our turns before choosing, because then he's gonna have a bit more of an idea as to what's going on.
Okay.
I have 5 birds in my hand. Is that bad?
Yeah, essentially, before you start, you have to get between. You have 5 birds and 5 food, right?
Yes.
That's 10 total.
Yes.
Before you start, you have to bring it down to 5 total. So you can have 5 birds, or just 5 birds, just 5 food, or ideally a mix or of both.
Okay.
So yeah, take your time and start discarding.
Got it. And then I'll discard this one. Flip that. And I'll this one. Bonk. So that's 7. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, 5. Right, I got it.
Okay, and you already discarded your bonus card, so you have 2 birds, 3 food.
Yes.
Cool. You're absolutely good to go.
Okay. And now I play a bird. Wait, okay. So this one goes. Bam.
Yes.
Yep.
Bam. Okay. And then I can play a bird here. And then I'd have to discard one of the food. Right.
Yep, so that means you either discard a bug or a fish, not both.
And then
Turns build floating nests out of marsh plants.
yeah. This is a pretty bird. It's the only pretty bird I got. So I was like, yeah, boy, it's time to go. Let's go. right. So we got the bird, and then I put the little square here, and then I activate the square, right?
Yep. So you get to, you can draw either birds from the face up pile or draw one from the face down pile.
I'll grab one of these. Bam. Big brain. Alright. And then shit. Okay. Now okay.
You're doing good, man. You're doing good.
No, you're absolutely fine. No worries at all.
Panic. Or can I play another bird?
Yeah. If you've got the food for it, then yeah, sure.
Okay.
Which I think you probably do.
Right?
Hmm?
Or do I put it in the first box or the second box?
You always put it in the leftmost available box.
Okay. Then I play this bird, and then I put a box here. Do I put a box here too? Play bird?
Yeah, for it.
So you
for playing the bird, you have to put one up.
Okay.
Yeah, so you use your turn to play the bird, not gain food.
And
So
then
you've not used that cube yet.
And then I have to sacrifice a food. Like so.
Yes, absolutely fine.
Yes. And then I activate the bird, and then I go choose 1 to 5 birds in this habitat. Tuck one of the birds from your hand behind each bird.
So Nia, I wanna hang fire 1 second.
Yeah.
We are so. Am I okay to move your cubes for a second?
Touch all the cubes you want, big boy.
Thank you very much. So, what you just did was to put this card into play, you put a cube into the player bird column.
Yeah.
and then you spent the food. If you then want to activate that bird, you go put a cube into the gain food, you gain food, and then you activate the bird.
Okay, I gain the food first.
Yeah, so you get to pick from the 2 dice that are remaining.
Do I just pick one?
Yep, just pick the symbol that you want. So you either have wheat or a choice between wheat and a bug.
Guess I'll take this one.
Cool. So just take one of the wheat tokens.
Yep.
And then your power is choose 1 to 5 birds in this habitat. Took 1 bird from your hand behind each. So basically, you get to discard 1 card and put it behind this chaffinch.
Okay. Take that.
Nice, perfect. So yeah, you now have 4 turns left.
Okay. I survived.
You're doing well. You're doing very well.
You got okay. Your turn, Loxley. I think.
No.
You have 4
4 turns left.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I
Did
don't-
you played the turn before you drew a bird, didn't you?
Do I draw a bird?
No. So the first thing you did was play the black turn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then you drew a bird card.
Yes.
So you should also
Yes.
you should also activate the black turn's power, which
Okay.
is you draw 1 card from the face down deck, and if you do, you discard 1 card from your hand at the end of your turn.
What if I don't have a card in my hand?
You don't?
You're safe.
Well, yeah. I mean, that is a. I will check the FAQ, but I think you just kind of get away with it.
Oh no, a bug!
You won the system.
Play the game. Let's go.
I'm actually going to check that out now. Give me a sec. I'm sure this is part of the FAQ.
Okay. I got a bird. Bird.
No shit.
Bird. Let's see. Bird, and then play another bird. Okay. Bird. Yummy. It's kind of ugly though. Not gonna lie. We'll see about this bird. We'll see. I don't have any eggs. This is sad.
You still have 4 more things you can do.
So, it does specifically say you can avoid discarding cards by having no cards in your hand.
Nice.
Absolutely, that is a legitimate strategy. Go right ahead.
Big brain. All right. I can't play this card. So, if I can't play this card, and is that just the end of my turn?
No. You've got as many turns as you have cubes not on the board. So if you can't play the card, you should
like this.
get some food. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Then I will.
So you can either.
this.
So do you want the bug or the wheat, or do you want something else? Because you can choose to re-roll all of the dice.
Oh, I'll take the bug. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we'll still just need to re-roll the dice. Do you want to do that?
Sure. Wait, that's not. Wait.
No, unfortunately,
No, it's
it does
right
that
click.
it's you do that in Tabletop Simulator, but unfortunately not in Tabletopia.
That is tragic.
It is a shame.
Here's your food. And then I will play another bird. Let's go. Alright.
Cool.
And then here's
Man.
this. Oh wait, can I do that?
Yeah, you
I can't
absolutely
because
can.
it's egg.
If you can play it
I have
into. Oh,
I
yep,
have a question.
go for it.
Because Nier just decided to use to gain food.
Yep.
So the ability of his bird.
It
That's,
does indeed, yes.
Oh,
It's an obligation, or you can choose to
I
use it.
believe it's a. Well, it mentions certainly black. Hang on, let's go to the FAQ.
Yes. Because depending on that, he can or cannot play the bird because he would have to put it
Discard
under
the
under
bird.
the chaffinch.
It's okay. I want
Chaffinch.
the bird anyway. And then I discard this bird.
All male chaffinch flocks are common in winter. They're nicknamed Pater birds. Oh man,
Bird.
I feel you. I feel you, my man.
Okay.
So near.
Okay, I just got the bird, and then I want. Oh God. Okay, give me another. Wait. I didn't play the bird, so we're fine. Give me another.
No, but wait.
Yeah.
let's wait for the resolution of the of the rules.
I'm trying to find it as quick as I can.
Yeah, that's
Activate
fine.
bird powers.
We'll do something in the meantime. Near, tell a joke.
Tell a joke. Okay. What did the bird say when they walked across? Wait. Okay. Why did the bird cross the road?
I don't know.
To lay some eggs, Hanzo. He wanted to feel the joys of parenthood.
Parenthood.
that connection that you get when you hold a baby
Your
bird
eggs?
in your hands, your egg in your hands, well, your wings, I guess, because it's bird.
Yeah, because once they hatch, they're on their own. They're responsible
exactly.
out of the house.
So just to get that feeling of connection and wow, I laid this egg by myself. That's
dude, talking about a connection with eggs.
Oh, no.
My cousin used to keep a lot of birds in her house. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and
Which makes sense.
They decided,
presumably she herself is a bird.
absolutely. So she had to go on a trip, so she left a couple of birds in my family's care, and so it was a male, a female, and then they had 5, 7 eggs. Okay.
Jesus, okay.
For some dumb fucking reason,
Yeah.
the male started grabbing the eggs and smashing them to the ground.
Bruh?
Yeah, I have no idea what's the deal with him, because and the female was trying to protect the eggs, but the male was just like, fuck you. And he managed, I think, to crush 5 or so of the eggs.
It's awful.
I was so worried, oh shit, how I'm going to tell my cousin that the husband went psychotic with his eggs. And apparently it is something he does regularly, and they forgot to tell me.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, I was so fucking scared.
That mama bird needs to find a restraining order. What the hell?
Yeah, that is a divorce.
No, it's fine because I was only taking care of 2 of the birds, but they have I think they have 7 or 8, and that guy laid eggs with every single other bird in her care. It was ridiculous. It was it was drama. Bird
Whoa.
drama.
Bird drama. Let's go.
Resolution.
Oh my god.
All powers are optional.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So
there you go. There.
you're all good.
Okay. So I want the foods. Give me the I want this. Wait, no. I want this food. Yeah. Give me the food. Yeah. Okay. Bam, mine now. And then I play the fucking bird powers because birds are superheroes. It really be like that sometimes.
Mhm.
What would yours What would you guys' superhero bird names be? Because it's my food now. My food. Right. And then I do this when I get a fish. Because fish is nice and I eat fish.
So
Right.
you activated the power, right?
Yeah.
But he's only activated the power once, and he's chosen
So
not
what
to
did-
a couple more times.
And then I'm gonna
Oh.
gonna get another food because I'm a hungry boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I make a small suggestion?
Yeah.
So getting lots of food, really good. Planning for future turns. However, at the end of this turn, you get points for each egg having the most eggs in that specific type of nest, so the kind of one on the ground with sticks. The black tern that you've played in the water row is a wildcard nest, so it can use lots of different types of nests. So if you were to instead lay some eggs, you and I would actually draw on having the most.
Ah, the bastards.
So absolutely, so you can absolutely get more food. You'll be set up for later rounds, but at the same time, you can also get more points. You can also get points immediately by using the lay egg power.
Okay, but I don't have enough to lay eggs, right?
You
Can
can
I shove it down like that?
no. So leave the chaffins where it is.
Yeah.
You can get to. You just have as a base on your engine. You can lay. You can use. You can just lay 2 eggs.
If I put it down, I just get egg.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you could put that on the black tern.
Bonk. My bird now.
Oh no. So
Confusion.
So rather than playing a bird,
Yeah.
if you lay eggs,
Yeah.
you could put them on the black tern, and that will get you points.
Okay.
But you don't. But you don't have to.
Give me them eggs, bro. Let's go. Wait, why can this one lay eggs again?
Because you just got the lay egg power, and the turn gets you points for it.
Okay.
That's fine, Nia. Don't worry.
I'm hoping there will be a come to God moment on what I just explained to Nia.
I
I feel I explained it well.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
No, I'm sure you did. I just. Wow.
It's
Okay,
fine.
and since you finished your turn,
Yeah.
you have to discard 1 bird.
You do indeed.
Oh, yes.
That I imagine is the 1 bird you have in your
Yeah,
hand.
the only
Five
bird you have in your
bird.
hands.
I have 0 birds.
Okay, so that's the end of the first round then.
That is the end of the first round. And so everybody take your cubes off your board.
Mm-hmm.
No cubes for me. They look like cheese. Cube cheese.
Actually, yeah, sorry. I'm looking at my green cubes and thinking I'm slightly worried for the cheese you eat, but...
Mine are mid cubes in that case. 3, 4, 5. Is there a button for putting them all together?
I don't...
Is it just...
yeah, possibly not.
Okay, but there's all of them are all off the board.
Okay, so take one of them, because we're going to use it as the points for this round.
Okay.
And in terms of most eggs, Nia has 2 in a wildcard nest, so that counts. I have 2 in the correct type of nest. Hanzo has 1 in
1.
Yeah, you got 1 on your Goshawk.
Yeah.
So Nia and I share first place, so I think we'll actually each get 2 points, and Hanzo will get 1 point.
Yay!
We can do all the math of this at the end, or we can keep track of it now, whichever you guys prefer.
We're so good at this game.
Yeah, let's calculate the points to see, because we have less stuff now, so it's easier to calculate to more or less explain how it goes.
Yes. Well, bear in mind, this will change wildly, because as time goes by, you will have more...
Such an artist.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. Okay, how do we do this?
So you have a little counter at the bottom of your board. It's got like a little egg shape on it. I believe you can just scroll up and down to count. So looking at my board currently, I have 4 points for my Hawfinch. I have 3 points for my Hooded Crow. I will get 2 more points because I'm splitting with Nia for the most eggs. So currently I'm on 9.
Okay. So I have 6, 5, and then 1 So it's I have 12 points.
Nice.
Near you have 8 plus 2, 10.
Yep.
Ah, I'm winning.
You are winning. Congratulations.
So Vito, since you asked who was winning, I'm winning.
For now.
Indeed.
For now. This also goes out to you, Ray, because you're for some reason in Nier's team, so fuck you.
Ray, my beloved.
Okay, moving on. Let's go to a second round. So in this round,
actually,
we're aiming for...
One more thing, because I also have the Hooded Pro, which means this is such a, like, activating my trap card bullshit. So I choose one other player for each action cube on their grasslands. I tuck one card from my hand behind this bird and draw an equal number of cards. So I actually don't want to do that because I quite like the birds in my hand, but just to acknowledge that I did have the round end. Also, I've made life much more difficult for myself by not doing that before everybody moved their cubes off the board.
Yeah, but we each one had one in that section.
It's honestly fine because I kind of don't want to activate the power because I like the birds in my hand right now.
Okay, so for the next round we have to aim for what the fuck does that mean? Looks like
excellent question. So count the total number of birds with that specific nest type, and that have at least one egg. Each bird counts just one, regardless of how many eggs it has. So, Anzo, you kind of already have a bit of a chance. So you basically just need one egg on that parrot crossbill in order to get a point. But if you have one or two, it doesn't matter. They're both worth the same.
We're counting the number of birds.
Yes, it's just the number of birds that has at least one egg on it. So Nier's already slightly ahead in this because he has a wild card and a bowl type nest.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Thumbs up. Yeah. Nier's winning.
No, you're not. Not yet.
Should I go first again?
Yeah.
I think we can maintain the same rhythm.
Okay, that absolutely works. Right. So I want to.
Contemplative silence.
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry, this is such a good audio. This is such a good medium of audio.
It's concentration.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get a rodent from the food supply, which also lets me activate the Hawfinch. So I reset the bird feeder, and if I do, I gain wheat from the bird feeder after resetting. So I'm just gonna get all the dice together.
Wait, did you... Why could you reset it?
So it's the power of the Hawfinch.
Power of the Hawfinch.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. You didn't move the cube, so I was kind of confused.
Sorry, yes, I will do that now. So I'm gaining food, gaining a rodent, and then I also get to gain a wheat. Worth noting that if I did not have, if a wheat was not available, I'm pretty sure this power would just mean that I was not able to, because it specifies from the bird feeder rather than the supply. Second turn, I am going to... second turn, I'm going to play a bird. And I'm going to play Montague's Harrier.
During the breeding session, this species will perform aerial dances that are unique to each bird. That's so cool.
It is. This also has an interesting alternative power, so I could have played that on top of another bird, but I didn't want to because I didn't want to get ahead.
Question.
Yes.
When do the tagged cards give you points?
We'll count those at the end of the game.
Okay.
Because there's no point in kind of counting them as an ongoing basis, because the amount may go up as time goes by, particularly for like Nier's, where whenever he activates his Chaffinch, he can potentially tuck cards.
Mhm.
I really need a bird that goes in. I need multiple types of bird. So I'm going to go and draw some bird cards. Oh, I also need to get rid of my mice for my harrier. Not sure what I also needed to pay 1 egg because the Montague's Harrier is going into the second column, so I pay an egg to get the Harrier in my thing. You don't do nothing. You don't do nothing. You're quite worth a lot of points.
Big bird.
Tiny bird, actually.
Tiny bird. Tiny bird.
Tiny bird. Ooh, I'm gonna draw a bird card. I'm gonna draw the black-throated diver.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it actually in my hand rather than just on the table.
That makes sense.
Right.
Bird. I had, so you know, the white crown sparrow. It relies on like left or right. I had to really think for a second which hand was my right hand. Really be like that sometimes.
You're connecting with it.
I'm gonna get food from the bird feeder. I'm gonna get a bug. That again lets me reset using my Hawfinch.
Bug.
Bug. And I get to take a wheat for free. And I will also go to get food again and get fish. Wait, do I want a fish? Yes, I want a fish.
I ate fish today.
I don't like fish very much.
Really? Such a shame.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a rodent first, and I am not going to activate my Hawfinch's power. I am not going to get points this round. This is annoying because I'm just playing towards the bowls. It's fine. It's just
It's the long game.
it is it's the long game. It's also just me trying to work out a strategy on the fly. I am then going to play another bird. I'm going to play the Greater Roadrunner. Meep, meep.
Meep, meep.
Roadrunners rarely fly, but will jump up to snatch prey out of the air.
Absolutely.
Damn, they're acrobatic.
Yep.
Bruh.
So I will pay an insect, a rodent, and a wheat because it will just eat anything. And
Would you imagine having to somersault each time you have to eat? My
I
God.
just lay down and die at that point, man. It's not worth it.
and then my final thing is going to be to lay eggs. Also, before I forget, need to get this egg off the hooded crow because I'm using another egg to get the Roadrunner into play.
Yes, and you get 3 eggs.
And I will get 3 eggs. I can also spend one of my food in order to get a 4th egg. But I'm going to choose not to because I just want eggs.
Sounds good.
I'm just going to pop them, and I'm not getting any points for anything in particular, so I'm just going to spread them evenly along this row.
Are you activating the Roadrunner?
I am not activating. Actually, sorry. Yes, I am definitely activating the Roadrunner.
Yeah.
That's the entire point of the Roadrunner.
There's no downside to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is a mountain bluebird, which has a 36-inch wingspan, and thus is getting eaten.
These birds can be found
No.
from prairies up to alpine zones above tree lines.
Doesn't matter.
Goodbye,
Ethan.
bird.
Doesn't matter.
They
Ethan.
like high places.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Okay, so that means it is my turn now,
It is
right?
indeed.
Okay, so
One thing I forgot to mention,
Yes.
which may become relevant, I don't know. If you do not have a certain food, you can trade. You can basically treat any of the 2 food tokens as that piece of food. So, if you need a fish, for example, you could trade either 2 bugs or a bug and a wheat or 2 wheats, whatever you want.
Oh, in any combination.
Any combination, yeah. Doesn't have to be like 2 matching or anything.
Okay. Well, then, it is my turn.
It is.
Watashi no turn. Give me 1 second.
Draw.
If my government paid me, no, it hasn't. Okay, moving on. I'll use 1 cube to play Bird right away.
Mhm.
I'm playing the Cerulean Warbler, which between 1966 and 2015, this species lost 74% of its population. Isn't that depressing?
That is
Okay.
incredibly depressing. So,
I have paying one egg,
yep, you pay your
Right.
egg from the Northern Goshawk.
and when played, I draw 2 new bonus cards, and I can keep 1 of them.
That is an excellent card to play.
So 1, 2.
And these are secret point bonuses for the end of the game.
Northern the center. Give me a second. Nope.
Oh, if I could be a bird.
These aren't good cards. Okay. So that means that's okay.
Well, the thing
Then
is, you don't lose anything by not achieving them.
Yeah.
So ultimately, they're just kind of there. If you can get something, I mean, to be honest, some of them it's like even if you get a couple of cards that fit the bill, no pun intended, then you still get some extra points.
Yeah. Okay. So after playing the bird, I'm going to lay some eggs. I can lay 2, so I'm putting 1 on the parrot and 1 on the warbler. I can't say that word.
Hanzo gets points. Hanzo currently gets points this turn.
Yeah. And then after that, I need some birds. So let's draw birds. First of all, we have to flip this one. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Let's draw some birds. This one needs.
That's it. I thought that's a nutsack or something else, right?
Okay, so I'm getting.
Don't
We're
do
not,
this to
we're
me.
just not even going to address that. We're just going to roll straight over it. Keep going. Keep
Don't
going.
do this to me. I will cry.
What?
Nia just pointed out that he thought the bird's name was thought the word on the bird was nutsack, not nuthatch. And you just kept going. It was just like, nope, I'm steamrolling
Nope.
it, not even acknowledging that.
I will cry.
You pain me here. Okay, I'm playing a bird. The Eurasian nuthatch. Which, these birds will often recycle old woodpecker holes as nesting sites. Oh, great, they're bumps. So I have to pay 2x because of that.
I believe you find the word is squatter rather than bumps.
Yes, indeed. Then I'm going to lay more eggs. 1, 2. And after that, I think my best bet would be. I'm putting you here. I'm putting you here. What's the best thing I can do here? Okay, so I'm playing 1 cube to gain food. So I'm getting.
Wait, why did you just get rid of your? Oh, sorry, I understand.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was because you were kind of already moving on. I was really confused why you got rid of the food, but I just because the nuts.
Yeah, I put the bird. Yeah. So I'm getting 1 food. I will be getting 1 what
You'll
would
be
be
getting
this?
3 food.
Oh shit! I'm getting 3 4. Okay, I'm getting. Okay, I'm getting the
Hanzo has
wheat.
just realised the engine he's been building.
Yes, I'm getting the mouse. I'm getting the fish, and then I'm activating both of the. Can I activate both abilities, or I have to
Yep,
choose
you activate
one?
all of them. You activate any ability that can say that. In fact, it says in the first column, any brown powers in this row.
Okay, so I'm putting one of wheat on this bird because of his ability. I can use it later.
Yep.
And with the other one, first I have to reroll everything.
Mm-hmm.
Shut. There we go. Can you? 1, 5. Roll. And I'm discarding one. This one.
Nice.
For some wheat. Nice. And then we have one more thing, one more action. I think the sensible thing to do would be to get a bird, because I don't have bird in my hand. So I'm getting one of the secret pile. Where's draw? Here it is. Aren't you pretty? Sadly, I can't play you right now because I am finished.
You are indeed. Nia, over to you. Show us the in-depth strategy you have been working on.
Impress me.
If I play, I mess up my smiley face. Is this worth it? I don't know, guys. Oh, goodbye, smiley face. I'll miss you.
How far
Wait,
are
I
you
don't
willing
have
to
any
go?
birds. I have to draw. Goodbye, smiley face.
Sayonara.
It's now more of a smirky face. Little owl.
It is what it is.
I love him. Okay. Steal a rodent from another. Wait. If I drew it and it got there, can I draw another one?
What? No, you have to choose.
You have these 3 face-up cards, or you can draw just randomly from the deck.
Okay. Yeet. Ah. I lost a card. Okay. Here we go. Uh-oh. Pain Peckle. Alright, let's draw.
Nia,
Goodbye,
just so you just before you do that,
Uh-huh.
you could, instead of spending a cube, you could spend one of the eggs on your black turn to draw just another card.
Oh, okay. Wait, okay. The black tin has
2 eggs.
a activated card. So draw 1 card. If you do, discard a card from your hand.
You can do that too. That's another of your options.
Yep. So do you want to spend an egg for another card?
You can do both too. Use the ability and the egg.
Yeah, I just used the ability. So
Okay.
draw 2 new ones. Oh, I'll play this one. Okay. If I play it here, do I get eggs?
Not right away. You have to lay eggs first.
Right.
And before that, you have to play a bird. So you have to put a cube up there
Cube up here.
and pay the food.
Down here. And pay the food. We
that
are
I've
slowly
done.
getting there.
Yes, you can. You can pay one bag, one wheat, and 2 of anything.
1 wheat. And 2 of it.
And you can activate the ability. Draw 2 bonus cards and keep 1.
2 bonus cards.
Yep.
On God, but I'll lose it.
You put it on top of the there we go. Da-da-da-da. Some water. Oh.
It's a slightly annoying thing about not having put my Spotify playlist on a loop. I suddenly realised that I was listening to Song of Storms from Zelda. It's like, well, that's just a big chunk of the audio of this video that is gone.
Wait, but video game music usually isn't copyrighted.
Yeah.
Ah.
So I think you'll be fine.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
I tend to use like remixes, like jazz
Mhm.
versions and things like that. They tend to not be claimed.
That's fair. I just started with playing Harris Heller, who does stream beats, because he basically puts all his music out for people to use for streaming and just play in the background, and he just has this ongoing thing where he just won't claim for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so if I lay eggs, how many eggs do I get? 2?
So you can
2,
Sorry,
and you can lay 2 and pay 1 food to get a third one. As it says
it's
here.
this one. It's this one.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's always the one on the right. It's confusing at first.
So if I lay an egg, it has to be on one bird, or can I split it?
You can split it.
You're gonna split it.
Give me egg. Give me egg. Yeah.
Oh, he's starting to believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
Okay.
The bitch is winning.
Okay. And then. Okay. I will choose 1 to 5 birds in the habitat. Tuck 1 bird from your hand behind each. I will play gain food,
Mhm.
and then I get a food.
Yep.
Shit. Give me fish.
So, Nia, if you didn't, just in case you didn't
Yeah.
want fish, you could, because all the symbols are the same in the bird feeder. You
Yeah.
can re-roll all the dice.
Oh, bless. Okay, thank you. That's not it. Roll. Efficiency. Love to see it. All right.
You can also shift and click to select all the dice before you roll.
The more you know.
I appreciate it. Give me that wheat though. Alright. And then I can activate the powers. So can I tuck more than 1 bird behind a bird?
No, because you only have it says tuck 1 behind each, and you only have 1 bird in that habitat.
Okay. Right. Yeah, okay.
Oh no, you put the bird on top of the egg.
Oh shit.
Fine, just move the egg.
How do we get
Put down the card that you want to put under the bird.
Yeah, I got it, don't worry.
We're doing good.
Yeah, we're good. I'm not panicking, you're panicking. Alright, let's draw another bird card. So, fuck.
And don't forget, you can activate the black turn if you want to.
Draw 1 card of... Yeah, right. Dude, fuck. Alright. We're good. We're masters at
You okay?
whatever.
You okay?
Yeah, we're good. Alright.
You are clearly picking it up.
Thank you. I'm trying my best. Alright. Let's see. If I place this bird here, what do I get?
You have to pay 1 egg first.
Right.
As well as the...
I put 1 there, and then I pay an egg. Pay a wheat. Shit.
You can do it.
And then I will cry.
The red-winged blackbird. Blackbird flocks can include hundreds of thousands of birds. Fuck the raton. My god.
Okay. If I put it here, do I get a card?
No.
Or
Not immediately.
Okay.
You can choose to draw bird cards.
When you play the cube.
Yeah.
Right.
So you've got 1 more cube left.
And you can... now you can take 2 cards.
Yes, without any extra payment.
2. And
Near
then
VT is like, fuck these 3 birds in particular.
fuck these birds.
And
I hate
then...
these birds. Fuck them.
And since you finished, remember you have to discard as much cards as you activated the black turn ability. That I think you did 2 times?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, I
so you've
did.
got to discard 2.
One sec. Tuck a card from your hand behind this bird. If you do, also lay 1 egg on this bird. Okay.
Oh
so
god,
I can
he's actually worked out how to play this game, and now he's
Yeah.
unstoppable. Oh god, he's got strategy now.
I have a big brain, Bird. Okay.
My god.
Then I can discard.
I didn't even realize
This-
that was what he was going for.
Yeah.
Just thinking.
This page card.
I'm so proud, Nir. Oh, fuck you, Ray. I'm still winning for now.
No, to be fair, Near is curb stomping us, but to be fair, you will do
Yeah.
you will almost certainly do very well out of round 3 because you can draw so much food.
Yes.
Over face. And then I discard this one.
Meanwhile,
Okay,
I have this egg laying engine, and the final 2 rounds have nothing to do with eggs.
Yeah, I do know, Ray. All Corvids have interesting names for their groups. It's like the world is against us.
So that is the end of the turn.
Yes.
I could, just before we move cubes, I could choose again to do the hooded crow thing. I'm not gonna, but I'm just acknowledging it because otherwise somebody will note it in YouTube comments or on Twitch chat. And
Sounds good.
I'm just saying that. I have no birds at all. Oh, I did actually have the hawfinch is a bowl bird. Oh, bowl. Okay.
Yeah, I have
I don't
two.
Get, I
and
don't get
then-
anything if I have no birds with eggs.
I mean, you get third place, right? Or not?
Let me double check.
In any
British-
case, Nia is first, and then I'm
Yeah.
second.
Fuck.
Fuck.
I'll deal with the points later because I'm getting confused now. Alright.
Okay, so I have this two, then I have to add the other two, which is +4, and then +3, and then the bonus points, which is 2.
I mean, bear in mind,
Well-
bonus points we don't really do until the end of the game because it's meant to be secret. Oh,
I mean, we can
Sorry.
see it, so
wait, oh, sorry, bonus points, not your. I'm thinking bonus cards.
Yeah,
not
no, the points, not the cards.
Like,
Okay, so the next round is any food, right?
so it's the number of food in your supply.
Okay.
So basically, you just end the turn with a ton of food.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, we're also meant to be passing the first player token clockwise. I don't know if that has any actual bearing, but Hanzo, if you want to go
It
first,
does. Yeah, because you can plan out your turns
yeah, fair, that's
depending
very
on.
fair. Cool, Hanzo, you can go first.
Okay.
I
me
apologize
get
for
grab my-
cheating in the second round.
No, it actually plays against you. I think going later it's better in this game.
I wouldn't have thought it makes that much difference, to be honest. It just
Yeah. No, because for example, depending on if you're aiming or not for the bonus points.
you know
if,
how
for
you
example,
know
I play-
how much you need to get.
Yeah, and you can see if it's worth it or not depending on what the player behind you already did. Okay, so my turn. First things first. Let's see. What do I need for you? Okay, first I'm going to get some food. Which I'm taking 1 insect or 1 worm, and then the 2 fishes.
Mm-hmm.
1 fish, 2 fish. Then I'm guessing when you have the cache food,
Yep.
You just get 1 of those. You can keep on stacking.
No, caching is a stackable ability. So yes, you can
Yeah?
absolutely have another wheat
Ooh.
on your nuthatch.
Okay, in that case, I'm stacking more wheat, and then I'm using the parrot ability to get one more wheat.
Wow.
I have a lot of food.
Almost.
Wouldn't be nice if that was the real life.
Wouldn't it be nice if that was the scoring thing for this round?
Oh yes, absolutely. And then I'm re-rolling everything for you guys. There you go. Okay, so with that, I can play a bird.
God, I'd hope you could, otherwise you'd have a very difficult game.
Yeah.
Like, I've
So
got all this food, can't use any of
Oh my
it.
god.
All the
I'm
birds I
paying
have
the-
need berries.
I'm paying the 2 eggs, paying the worm, and using the 2 wheats I have cached.
That's a very good idea, because I'm pretty sure it's your supply, not what you've got cached.
Exactly. When activated, attack from your hand behind this bird. If you do, draw 1. Okay. Then I'll draw a bird. I'll draw a bird. What are my choices? You and you. I'm not liking this. I'm drawing a random word. Random one. Hello, do you help? Yes, you do. Okay, so I'm playing a bird again. So I'm paying. What do I have to pay? 2 rodents. So I'll pay 1 rodent and then 2 fishes. No, wait. No, 2 wheats. 2 wheats. 2 wheats to get the red-tailed hawk down. The red-tailed hawk. Movies almost always use the red-tailed hawk call for any raptor. Wouldn't you know?
Oh.
And then from the one I played before, which was the American robin. Robins have been known to roast in groups of 100,000. I know I did read that one.
No, you've actually just got 2 that 2 birds that have like massive
Damn,
amounts.
I'm
Yeah,
amazing. Okay.
it was the red-winged blackbird that Near has.
Yeah. Then I have 2 more to go. So what's the ideal thing to do here? I can get.
You can get up to 4 food in a turn, which means you could potentially get like
Yeah.
I think you get 7 more food by the end of this turn.
Look at the. Okay, so I'll be drawing a card because I want to get more birds for the next turn. And I, for some reason, I drew 2, but that's fine because I was using the ability either way. So the ability of this one, if the size of the bird I draw is under 75, I can tag it under. I can tag it under this guy, and I can't because it's 28. There we go. And I have the other one here. I do not like it all that much, but it is what it is. And then I can pay an egg. I don't have an egg, so that's fine. Let's just gain some food. So I'm getting 3 food, which would be 2 mouses and a cherry. 2 mouses and a cherry. Then I'm discarding a card to get 1 more. But before that, I'm re-rolling everything.
Yep.
Let's put this one here and this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll, and I'm getting. What do I need? Another cherry. And after that, I'm activating the stacked wheat, and then what's your ability?
Remove 1 of any dice from the bird feeder and then gain 1 more wheat from the supply.
I'm doing exactly that. So fuck you.
Oh, so aggressive also.
so aggressive in this nice, chill game about birds?
Just by I'm a crow, so it's kind of my it's in my blood. So yeah, I think that's it. Because I can't use the Robin's ability since I don't have any birds in my hand.
That is correct, yep.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay. Oh, I can't beat Hanzo with food this time.
Yeah, and Hanzo
God.
has gone off to a stormer with
Yeah.
everything.
Oh,
This is bird capitalism.
there's no winning against Hanzo. Okay.
I got the means of production. all for me.
Oh no. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's Oh god. Okay. Let's game of food, I guess. I'll take the cherry. Yeah. I'll take the cherry.
Mhm.
And then does that do anything? No, not really. Okay, and then I'll take another food. I'll take the rodent. Wait. Yeah, that was a rodent.
It was a
right?
rodent. We can vouch. Like we literally have have it on tape.
Okay, good. And then I will sacrifice all 3 of my tokens to summon the Eurasian Golden Oriole. Yeah.
I was waiting for which of us would crack and make a Yu-Gi-Oh reference first.
This
I
bird
draw.
built a cup-shaded nest suspended under a branch high in a tree.
Absolutely.
Wait, suspended.
Okay,
So this guy lives essentially on a seesaw. No, not a seesaw. What's the name in English for the back and forth thing? Shit.
Seesaw? Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
seesaw,
it's
that's right.
no, it's not a seesaw. It's
Oh, hammock.
well, that works. Let's go with hammock.
Okay. And then so if I put it here, do I get and then I play a game food, do I get a 2 instead of
No,
1?
these two.
Okay, I get 2.
But you have to pay an egg to put it there. Remember.
Bye, egg. Fare thee well. It was good having you.
You're a responsible adult now. You have to leave the house.
Farewell, egg. Okay, and I can pay eggs to draw cards, did you say?
Not
no.
currently, but
Not
if you had another bird down, you could pay an egg when you took the draw bird card action to get another card.
Okay. Then I will gain more food because I'm a broke bitch. And then I can get 2.
Yep. So you can take the fish and then re-roll everything, or you can re-roll everything if you don't want the fish.
I'll reroll. It's shift click, right? Is it?
Yeah. Shift click and just click all of them.
Ah, love that. Fuck, that's not it. It was roll. There we go. Big brain. Alright. And then I take 2, which is bug, not bird.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Yeah. So, and then, yeah. And then I will draw some birds, perhaps. Yes,
Perhaps.
maybe. And then I get 2.
You get 2, yes. Nobody wants the 3 birds on the... So sad.
So and then I can. This one is when played. 2 trees. 2. I'll play this bird, and then I have to place it sideways. Rotate. Nope, that ain't it. 90 degrees. Big brain.
Interesting.
And then I pay the lower egg cost, which is egg. Ooh. Then
kind of a risk reward on that
Yeah.
particular bird. Long-tailed tit nests are an elaborate ball made from lichen, moss, and spider webs.
Yeah.
That's kind of metal. I love it.
They do be fancy with their ingredients for
Oh.
their materials. Their materials.
Sounds like to be honest, it sounds like some of the constructions you make in like Minecraft and Don't Starve.
and that's my turn.
Why is it rotated 90 degrees?
Because
It
that's the
covers
rule where basically you place it sideways so that it covers 2 spaces and you pay the lower egg
Oh,
cost.
I see.
Like it's like strategically it makes for a really interesting bird because you can have 4 eggs on it, but it's worth 0 points. But it is worth it's worth any nest. So, and it kind of gets you to that end goal of the machine slightly quicker. So it's not great in terms of points, but it does mean that Nier can get more food in future rounds. That being said, Nier is ending this with 0 food.
0 food. Goodbye, food.
Against my 9.
Yeah, but that just means I need to have at least 1 and I get 2nd place. I will take that.
That is true.
So like you say, there is that benefit to going last in that you know exactly what you get. On that note, I'm going to start by drawing a bird. I'm going to draw the little owl. I am then going to...
Bugs.
Yeah, I'm gonna get food. And I'm going to take this rodent. I'm not going to pay a card from my hand. But Hawfinch lets me reset the bird feeder. Because Hawfinch is the pot of greed for this Yu-Gi-Oh analogy.
Shit, give me a second. I have to check something.
Wait, what just happened?
No, I'm
No,
checking
sorry.
that I threw the incorrect card before for some reason. It's like I selected the one I wanted to keep, and then I threw it away.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
crap.
I'm then going to play.
My bad.
I'm going to play the little owl in
Oh, the little owl.
defense mode.
Baby.
This owl accompanied Athena, goddess of wisdom.
Yes. Yes.
And that cost me
Wisdom
a
and
mouse. I'm then going to pay 2 wheat to just make up the bug. I am going to get food again. I'm going to get 2 fish. That was a fish a second ago. I don't know why why clicking things suddenly changes them. But anyway, 2 fish. Also, when activated, the little owl steals 1 mouse from another player's supply and cashes it on this bird. But Hanzo, you do get to choose a dice from the bird feeder. So I take 1 of the mice, and you get to choose
I'll
something from the bird feeder.
take the cherry.
Ooh.
Excellent. I also reset the bird feeder because of the Hawfinch.
It's amazing this doesn't have a square select. I feel it would be normal for.
Yeah, you do have it in Tabletop Simulator. It's not ideal.
Yeah.
I am then going to play a bird.
You can do it with shift.
Huh?
You can do it with shift.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
That's really good to know.
Yeah.
I apologize, Tabletopia. You do have that basic implementation. I'm going to bring out the
We're cool, Tabletopia.
black-throated diver. I also need to pay an egg to put the little owl in. And then I am going to... I'm actually going to draw bird cards. I'm just going to draw 1 from the pile. That'll work. And also, the Black-Throated Diver lets me discard all remaining face-up cards and refill the tray. If I do, I draw one of the new face-up cards. I'm absolutely going to do that.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Ooh, new bird.
Yellow-bellied sapsucker. That just sounds like an insult.
Give me a crow, goddammit. I want a crow.
There's already a crow. I've got a crow.
Yes, but I wanted one of my own.
Oh, tough.
Tough world out there. For blackbirds.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the yellow-headed blackbird. And that is my turn.
Okay, so that means the round is ending.
It is.
I get a bug.
Any of you have any ability you want to use at the end of the round?
No, I actually would kind of like to use my hooded crow ability, but none of you have an action cube that requires you to lay eggs.
Okay, so we have in case of end of round bonus, which is the number of food in our supply.
Yes.
We have 9, 2, and 1.
Yeah.
So first place is for me, second for Loxley, and then third is for Nier.
Absolutely.
Better than nothing.
This leads us to our final round before finishing this game. And this time,
Ooh,
Nier
actually, hang on. I think Nier and I might draw actually. Because I'm just looking at Nier's Eurasian Golden Oriole. Because that's once between turns, not once between rounds.
Yes.
Yes.
And because I gained food
Oh,
twice.
so I get another one, right?
Yes.
Oh, wait. So I get 2 or 3?
Yes. So you get 2 because I did the gain food action twice. So.
But you have. But it has to. That symbol has to be on the bird feeder, right? The worm or the cherry.
From the bird, yes, it does. You're quite correct.
And from what I can see, there is none right now, at least.
That is a fair point.
So Nier.
Turns out you get
Do I
nothing.
lose? No! Wait, why?
So
Because
says,
the bird feeder doesn't have the symbol you want.
When another player takes the gain food action gain a worm or cherry from the bird feeder, and then I get it.
So he's right. There's a distinction between the bird feeder and the supply.
Uh-huh.
So yeah,
So
unfortunately, you don't get any of your bugs.
Rip. No bugs.
No, actually, to be honest, you might as well keep one because I feel that because it was between turns, there probably was a bug at some point.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna go with that. Like,
Okay, let's go with
I don't know why Nier is clearly winning.
Okay, and Nier, have your thing. Here you go.
So Nier gets to go first this time.
Oh, I get to go first. Oh boy.
indeed.
Oh boy.
Yep.
That's not very exciting. Oh no. Okay.
And for this final
Oh God,
round,
oh
we're
God.
aiming for a number of birds without eggs.
Yes. So you want to use
No eggs.
all of your eggs.
If you
Then
can.
I have to draw a bird card,
Mm-hmm.
which gives me a bird. Touch. Oh god. If this bird is to the right of all other birds. Okay. So and then I can play my bug. Okay. Play a bird and then play a bug and then block and then activate. So draw one card if you do discard, tuck a card behind your bird. Yeah, actually, I'll activate. No. Can I tuck multiple cards under a bird?
You can activate that row multiple times.
Yes. Goodbye, bird. It's been good knowing you, buddy. Alright, and now I can sacrifice the eggs to gain more birds.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you also need to pay one for the song sparrow anyway.
Song sparrow. When resources
Oh,
are
yes,
abundant,
yes, there
song
goes
sparrows
my
can
egg.
rear 4 clutches of
Egg.
eggs. The fuck are 4 clutches?
Then I get this.
Nests, effectively.
Oh,
Okay. I get new bird. Right. Oh
I
god.
learned something new. Here.
Yeah. Lay 1 egg. Do I want this bird?
Wait, how much shit have you done with just 2 cubes?
Quite a bit,
quite
because
a bit.
the two
Quite a bit.
cubes activated something where every bird has a brown power.
Okay. And now I can do lay 1 egg on each of the bird. Nope, that's not a very good bird. So I will draw
Right,
one
just a
card.
little bit of accounting. I'm pretty sure that there should be one more egg on Nier's board, because you played the Song Sparrow,
Why?
which cost an egg, and then you also spent
Yes.
an egg to draw a card.
Yes.
But then
Correct.
your red-winged blackbird activated, so you lay an egg on the red-winged blackbird.
Oh, you're right. Okay, thank you. Well,
course.
that means I just pay another egg.
Yeah, you just have another egg. It's fine.
Yeah.
Not the
And then
worst
I
thing in
drop
the world.
Yeah,
wait,
put it
no,
on top of the blackbird.
Okay. And then I do this again. Block, and I get 3 birds. 3 birds, yes. Because I paid the egg.
Yep.
2, 1, 2, 3. Oh god.
Damn, so many birds.
And you can
So
also
many birds.
activate your... So, the Song Sparrow needs to move to another area.
If you want.
If I want.
Yes, you're
Which
right.
I don't.
You said all powers are optional.
That is very true.
Yep. And then I can activate things again.
Yep.
So it
Yeah.
goes, inactivated, draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Sure, I'll activate that. And then when activated, tuck a card from your hand behind this bird and lay another egg. No, I'm good. Yep,
So,
I'm good.
tucked cards behind the bird are worth points at the end. And it's unlikely
Yeah.
you're going to be able to play the 5 birds you have in your hand before the end of this round.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Considering you only have
do it.
considering you only have two cubes left.
I just tuck the bird. Goodbye, bird. Right. And then I get an egg.
Yep.
Bonk. If this bird is to the right, move it to another habitat. I don't want eggs, so I think I should be good.
You could also move it to the forest.
Does that do anything?
So
I guess I could.
when you have everything full, you get 3 food, and you can pay a bird from your hand to get a 4th food. It's up to you. It's just you have the option.
Yeah, give me that. Give me them food. All right. So I get 3, right? So, do I get 3 automatically since I filled it up, or do I have to do?
No, you have to pay. You have to get the food.
Bang. 3 food. 1,
Remember to
2.
take the ones from the bird feeder.
One, two. Oh damn. Okay, I'll take the road. 3. And then
You can start activating shit.
Yep.
Or you can also discard 1 bird to get 1 more food if you want.
That's true.
right.
And because it's the last dice, you can reroll everything if you want.
Absolutely.
Then I will. Oh god. Okay. Then I'll flip this bird and I'll discard it for another food. And but I wanna rotate all of them. And I want to get a worm. Give me that one. And then there is no more activity. If the bird is to the right, move it to another habitat. Which is it worth it?
So it kind of depends what you want to do. Basically, the benefit of that power is it allows you to advance to the next step of the engine. So, like, if you want to draw more cards, you could move it to the card thing and just be able to draw more cards. If you want to lay eggs, which I'm pretty sure you don't, you can move it further down to the lay eggs.
Makes. Okay. Choose 1 to 5 birds in this habitat. Tuck 1 card from your hand behind each bird. That is the thing that I can do. Yeah.
Yes.
So, we'll do. Ugh. Okay. We're cool. This one.
Mm-hmm.
Two. And my last cube goes to play. Actually, okay, I'm gonna activate this and move it down. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna play this. And
you don't
when
have, you don't
Yeah,
have
you don't
the,
have enough eggs.
you don't have enough.
Right.
You don't
Okay. Yeah, and that's my turn, I think.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
no, it's
you-
not, because you
Okay.
don't have enough eggs to play the crossbill.
Oh, you're right. Rip me.
Based on
Then
that, do you want to take any of the eggs you played? Because you could play like the purple martin in the in this row, in the. So you could swap the purple martin for the crossbill.
sure. Sounds
Pay a
good.
bug. Pay an egg.
Goodbye, egg. Goodbye. Farewell, egg.
Purple
Oh, they
martins.
grow up so fast. They grow up so fast.
Native American hang gourds as houses for these birds because they eat so many bugs.
Huh. And then, yeah, just to point out, you have one more bird card in your hand. You could put that one under the long tail tit.
Okay. Thanks, guys. All right. And yeah, this is my turn. Yay!
Hey,
That is
That's
Leah's
right.
game. I think, like, for somebody who's not played this before and has not seen any play of this before, Nia has done very well, and I
Yes.
think has kicked my ass. Which,
Thank you.
considering I was teaching this game, I would like to take as a personal compliment. And the fact that I didn't hit a victory
You talk
is
so
in
well.
itself a victory.
Okay, your
Anyway,
turn.
Yes, it is.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So I'm going to lay a bird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play the yellow hammer. Yeah. I'm going to spend a so as well as 2 wheat.
The Yellowhammer Song influence works by Robert Burns and Beethoven. Such an inspiring bird.
Very much so. I also get to, when activated, I get to steal a mouse from another player's supply and catch a bird. But they do get to take from bird feeder. So Hanzo, yoink.
Okay, I'll take the mouse.
Yeah. I also get to reset the bird feeder. If I do, I gain 1 wheat from the bird feeder. Definitely going to do that. And I get a... I don't know why the dice suddenly randomly roll occasionally. Very unimpressive. Is very annoying. I am also going to...
So close.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna draw bird cards. I'm gonna spend an extra egg from the hooded crow to draw 2 of them. I'm just gonna draw randomly from the deck. That's 1. More things. I'm gonna. Oh, I also get to Black-throated diver. I get to discard all remaining face-up cards and fill the and refill the tray. If I do, I draw one of the new face-up. So that.
I too play Yu-Gi-Oh. Hanzo, I'm gonna kick your ass with my blue eyes, white bird.
So a strange pigeon.
Solid, yeah. I'm also going to lay eggs because I like to live dangerously.
Of course.
So I lay 3 eggs.
Lay those eggs, big man.
Hell yeah. The Greater Roadrunner activates. I look at a card from the deck, and if it's less than 50 centimeters in wingspan, I tuck it under. The red kite is definitely not under 57 wingspan.
It's quite big.
the Roadrunner goes meep meep and gets the hell out of town.
You can do it, Roadrunner.
Yeah, fail, motherfucker. I am also going to. I gained a food, didn't I? I must have done because I stole a thing from Hanzo. Sorry, I've realised I didn't put a cube. I didn't put a cube down, which is a crime.
Oh no.
Yep.
Crime.
But my last thing to do is going to be get some food.
Okay.
I'm going to get 2 mice.
Okay.
Also, near you get to you get to draw 1 food that's currently in the bird feeder, and you should also draw another food that's in the bird feeder because I messed up the rule on your once between turns. It doesn't matter because you can't spend anything.
No,
Okay.
he can only gain 1. That's it. It's once.
No, it's once between turns though, not between rounds.
Yeah, that's fine. Your turn earns, or is one of the blocks considered?
Yes,
turn.
one per block, effectively.
Ah, I see.
Yes, that is the important bit here. Yeah, it does have a mouse. Excellent.
Oh, no.
Because my little owl is gonna go yoink.
Pain, Pecco.
I'm also going to reset everything in the thing. Roll, and I get a wheat. Do nothing.
Goodbye.
There's no much. Is there worth to food?
You
After we
might get
finish?
some points for it at the end. Like, not much, but I think you might get some.
But it depend on a bonus card, or it's just
No,
if you
I think there's a flat scoring thing. I'll double check in
No.
a second.
yeah, please, because it's important for
gain
me.
a food
Yeah.
from
Oh, Nia, you also get to take 1 more thing from the bird feeder because I stole from you.
Og.
End game scoring. Points listed on the bird card. Points listed for each completed bonus card. Points for entry round cold. 1 point per egg on bird cards. Food token cashed on a bird card. Card tucked under a bird card. So no, the player with the most points wins. If tied, whoever has the most food tokens win.
Oh.
So
I see.
it
Okay.
could be a tiebreaker.
Okay, so let's see. Are you finished then?
I am done.
Okay. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to draw a bird. Please be good. Please be good. Why do
Is
you
luck
draw
on your
two-
side today.
that
Trust
fucking
in the
bonus?
heart of the cards.
Okay. Is this good? Also, I'm going to activate my red tail hook thing. So if it's less than
Which it is.
75 centimeters, which it is, it goes under. I have a hungry bird. Okay,
Mhm.
so that's one. Then I'll play one cube to play a bird. The bronzed cowbird. Cowbirds lay eggs on other birds' nests and often break or push out the host bird eggs. Man, they're a douche. And I have to pay one wheat and one worm. So it's one wheat.
2 of anything.
And then 2 of anything. So one wheat, and let's use one fish and one cherry. After
Really
that,
useful. That would be really useful if anybody else was going to have a turn.
Yes.
Alas.
Alas. Then you have how many birds near? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn it. And Loxley has 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So I have shit. So I have to get at least one more bird.
No,
ideally.
you don't, because bear in mind, it's
you
birds
have
with
eggs.
no eggs.
Okay, then it's fine. In that case, can I go for this one? I would need 4 and a cherry. I have 4. Yes. So I'll draw a card. I'm taking the flycatcher, activating the red-tailed hook ability.
Mhm.
It is 70. Oh god damn it! Just 1 centimeter away. That's so annoying.
That's great. I
Fuck
love
you.
that.
It's so annoying. Okay.
I love
and
that.
then,
I love that it's just 1 centimeter.
yes. Then I have to lay eggs. So I'll put one. Does it matter where I put them? I guess not. Right?
No, it's just like you'll lose points for.
Yeah, I put one here and one here, and then I use my last.
Arguably, the thing you want to make sure you're doing is kind of putting them all on one bird, because then, I mean, if you're playing a bird, obviously it won't matter.
Yeah. So I'm playing one. Play the bird. So I'm playing this one here.
The bird from the box.
Yes. The scissor-tailed flycatcher. The mating display of these birds involved aerial acrobatics that show off the long tail. Okay, and I have to pay 1 cherry and fucking 4 of everything. Of anything. So there. Boom. And I think that's it. That's it for me. And I think that's the end of the game. Isn't it?
It is, except so we have the round end, and I want to make sure I do this before we move any cubes, because I actually want to use my hooded crow power.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I choose one of the player. I'm going to choose Hanzo. For each action cube on their grasslands, tuck one card from my hand behind this bird and draw an equal number of cards. Obviously, I don't care about the equal number of cards. It's all about the tuck.
Yes.
I also activate my yellow hammer. If I used all 4 types of action this round, play another bird. Pay its normal food and egg cost. I am going to put the barred owl into play for 2 eggs and 1 mouse.
Loxley sneaky.
Very sneaky. Which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So we tie for second.
We tie. It's fine. Nobody else has end of round stuff. Nia has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 birds. Nia gets 7 points for that. Hands and we get 2 and 2. Get to share. So actually, I'm now looking at the rules, and it says that we add the value of the tide in the next place and divide by the number of players. So, That would actually change
But-
or we just we put items, 5 is the maximum, 0 is the minimum. So basically, we'd need to change the round 1 scoring.
Okay.
So
Okay.
basically, Hanzo loses a point for round 1.
Why? What the fuck?
So because Nier and I tied in round 1, we
Okay.
add the points for first and second place, and we split them by 2, which basically just leaves us with 2, and you into third. But it does mean that you and I split the points for for second place and between second place and third place. So 4 plus 3 is 7, divided by 2, so we're going to get... Wait, hang on. Oh,
3 each.
Yeah, 3 each. So actually works out worse for us. Oh well. Sorry, guys.
Okay. So let's start and then counting points by going with the instruction booklet. So we're all doing the same, I guess.
Yep, so it's points listed on each bird card. So
Okay, so-
I get 4 for my Hawfinch, 4 for my little owl, 2 for the yellow hammer,
6.
3 for the barred owl, 3 for the
4.
hooded crow, 4 for the
What?
Montagues,
5. And then 8. And 5.
7 for my roadrunner, eat meat,
Okay.
and 5 for the dog.
And then points listed on each completed bonus card.
Yep.
So,
You're. How the fuck do you have 44 already?
huh? I have a lot of bonus points.
You're already calculating those. Okay.
Okay, so this is the point where we reveal what our bonus cards were. I was a rodentologist, so any bird with a mouse food requirement gets me 2 points. As you may note, I have been very, very focused on getting rodent-eating birds. So I have my little owl, my barred owl, my greater roadrunner, my harrier, and my hooded crow for 10 points. What was your bonus, Hanzo?
I got forester and then cartographer.
Birds
Forester.
that can only live in forest, so that's 4.
Yeah.
So you get 4 points for that.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And birds with geography terms in their name.
I have 1, 2, 3. 3.
Yeah, Northern Goshawk, Eurasian Nuthatch, and American Robin.
Yeah.
So you get 3
Three.
more points.
Yes. Okay. After that, what else?
Nia's already done your bonus, right? But what were
Yeah,
your
my-
bonus cards?
So I had food web expert, so birds that only eat bugs, and now I have bird feeder, which is birds that eat wheat. So
Oh,
for
wow.
wheat, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10 points.
Yeah, yep, 3 points.
And
And
then only bugs is 1, just 1. So
I mean 2, poke, eye, sharp stick. I'm not
Okay,
sure,
what's
actually,
next?
I'm not sure if either of you are familiar with the original phrasing, so I'm not sure if that makes any sense.
No.
Old British saying, "It's better than a poke in the eye. Better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick." Which again, it's one of these
Yes,
things
yeah.
where the British are fundamentally a very pessimistic group of people. Like, well, at least we didn't get stabbed in the eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Okay. After the bonus cards, what's next?
So points for end of round gold. So
Okay.
for me, that's 2 points for round 1.
0, then 2,
I already had.
3.
2, then 6 and 3. 6 and 3. Okay. What,
Yeah, 3.
what's next?
Next is eggs on each bird card.
No
I have
eggs.
0.
Yep, I get 1. That's actually a really harsh round 4 bonus because you basically, because theoretically Nier sacrificed 9 points to get 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Oh,
getting
well.
9 eggs is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
What else?
Food tokens cached on bird cards.
I have 1.
You have 1. Nier doesn't have any, and I have 3.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
cards tucked under bird cards.
Let's see, I have 1,
I have 2.
2, I have 3, and is there anything under here? Nope. I have 4. And then I swear I had more cards under there. 5. 5. What happened?
Nothing.
I've just stolen everybody's points counter so I can put them all together.
Motherfucker.
So our winner with 58 points, thus claiming the title of King of the Birds.
The bird had to win.
Well, the bird also had to lose apparently because the goat's in the middle.
Hello, Ray. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you very much for popping in, Manta Ray. It's very nice to meet you. I hope you, yeah, it'd be great if you ever want to see board games. I play them on my channel, often with friends. Yeah, so
Hi.
Hanzo wins with 58 points. I
Yeah.
come second with 57, and Nier comes last with 54 points.
Quite the close
Oh.
game.
Yeah, like, to be
Good
fair, that was a very close game. And also, like, don't feel like this is any reflection because, you know, everybody was like, you guys were, Hanzo's seen me play this before, and Nier, you were coming to this very fresh and clearly understood it from round 2. So yeah, you did very well. Like, because there was a point where I suddenly got that, or I suddenly had that moment of, oh no, he's just developed a strategy. Oh, we're screwed.
Ray, I want you to know
Thank you.
you chose the wrong team.
Ray,
Fuck it.
Ray, my beloved. Ray, my beloved, I let you down. I'm so sorry.
But yeah, this was fun.
Manta saying I'm being so nice. No, I'm just like, this is generally, ultimately, I am not here to rub things in people's faces or anything like that. Like, I invite people around to play board games because I love playing board games, and if I'm going to be like a sore winner or a sore loser, then ultimately it's I'm going to have fewer people who want to come play board games, and fewer people who are like coming to realize that board games are a lot of fun and really cool.
Yeah, you can leave that to your guest. So yeah, Nier, you suck.
I will be toxic enough for the both of us, Loxley.
That's true, but then this is also
Oh,
such
this
a
is
great
great.
mentality. Tabletop is super fun. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you
I had
very
a lot. I want to say I had a lot of fun. So thank you very much, Luxley, for inviting us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had a great
I'm-
time. Like, it is a lot. To be honest, I kind of like, there were some it's like parts of the interface with Tabletopia which I think are weaker than, say, Tabletop Simulator, but I do quite like the fact that, because it's licensed the board games, then the publishers and the creators of the board game will, there's actually money being given to them whilst people are playing the game on Tabletopia. So yeah, and it's quite a nice. Like, it obviously took a lot longer to play this whilst we were like faffing about, explaining rules and moving all the bits, but there is that kind of nice, almost tactility that you get when you're playing a board game. if you understand what I mean. Like, it's actually nice to be able to move the cubes and to, move all the bits and pile up your cards.
Yeah, it does get quite close to the feeling of playing a board game. Of course, at the end of the day, it's not exactly the same. But on the other hand, the three of us are living in 3 different continents, so the chance of us playing an actual physical game is quite low. So I think this is great. From my side, I'm happy to be here. I got double the fun because I got the chance to play one more game with Theo Oxley. I have been here in this channel a few times already, and also I got the chance to beat Nier, which is always great.
Whoa, I see how it is. Okay, Hanzo's toxic. Fuck it.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun. I want to finish.
Also really making the point that simulators are really nice during COVID when you can't physically play with friends, and you're absolutely right. But also I think they, Hanzo hit the nail on the head in that when you have people on so many different countries and across the world, like it is quite nice to be able to sit down in, not quite a table and be able to, see everybody moving and, near causing chaos with cards.
What? Hello?
You were a tiny chaos goblin at the start of this. Actually,
wow, I see how it is.
So, do you want to say something here?
That is one of the things that is missing from Tabletopia is the classic the table flip. I do like the table flip in Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have flipped the table. This is tragic.
Tragic.
Before I could have lost, I should have flipped it.
Yeah, to be fair, that's probably why it's good not to do some of these in Tabletop Simulator, because there is always just the temptation.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Nia, what did you think of Wingspan?
I really liked it. I would be totally down to play again, actually. Like this one, I like this one. I like this one a lot better than the space thingy, because there's like actual win condition instead of everyone dying.
Yeah, that is a very fair point. That last 2 weeks ago we played Galaxy Trucker, which is a very good game, but that was a scuffed as hell stream and was so cursed.
We have until this point. I think it's the 4th collab I have with you, Loxley, and every single one of them has had some kind of scuff, which is amazing.
I will say this is probably the smoothest one of these has been.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We finally progressed.
I mean, that's a low bar. I'm not going to die. That's a very low bar.
We started with our mellow, which we couldn't even have your stream working.
Yeah, basically with our mellow. I don't know if you ever knew about this, Nia, but I had a choice of either I could stream using. I was running on a Mac. I now have a new computer which is able to run many things simultaneously. But I was running off a Mac which had Boot Camp installed. So what I found is I could either go into Boot Camp and run all of the streaming software, so all OBS, or I could be on the iOS software and run Armello. There was no, like, if you tried running Armello and OBS on iOS, then I was getting like half a frame a second to stream, and on Boot Camp I could not get Armello to run.
Yeah,
it was so eventually we just had to have it. It was meant to be on both Hanzo and my channel, but eventually it was just had to be moved over to Hanzo's channel solely.
Then and after that we played then our next one we played Tokaido, which we had that whole issue with matching,
yes.
having our matches that we were friends, but we had to go into a public room because the private rooms didn't work. And then last time we played the space thing, that it was scuffed as fuck. So I'm really happy that this fourth time it was smooth.
Fourth time's the charm. Clearly, rather than having these digital versions, we just want to jump on Tabletopia, and we will actually use play the game as close to originally intended as we can.
Yes.
We did a great job today. Yep, that's all I got.
That's your conclusion.
Yeah, we did good today.
It's a good conclusion.
I mean, I will definitely. I think what I'm getting from this is I probably will do a. What are you doing? Sorry, I've not got. Oh, it's Hanzo. Sorry, I genuinely thought it was Nia. Hanzo's just slowly. Slowly piling cards on top of Nia's board.
That's fine.
I mean,
Right. So.
Oi! Come on now.
Okay.
I was not expecting this to take quite as long. I mean, I guess like
there
is like 90 minutes recommended, like not recommended, but there's a 90-minute playtime. So yeah, we've taken a little bit longer than that this time. But I think if we would play this again, the game. Yeah, exactly. I think if we would play this again, it would go a little bit quicker. Because otherwise, I would absolutely invite you guys to play more. But you know, for me, it is 11:30 at night, and
yes, of course.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be driving a van for a lot of Monday, so I don't want to be like too shattered of an evening.
Yeah, no worries. I wanted to ask, the core version of this game, it's still part of the premium of Tabletopia, or it is? It
is, yeah. So even the base game is premium, but you can also add the expansion. So there's this expansion which has a few cards. So for example, the Horned Crow is a good example where it actually means you're looking at what other players have done. So there's a little bit more interaction. And then I was also looking at the Oceania expansion, which adds the birds of like Australia and New Zealand. So cuties. But the thing with that one is that it adds a wildcard food element called nectar. So you can substitute nectar for any other food type.
I see.
Yeah, which is I'm kind of interested in that one. I'd like to play it because it is a very interesting idea.
Tabletopia in general, I think it worked quite well. I was kind of worried, especially because we lived so far away from each other, that if we were going to have an unstable connection. But honestly, it worked perfectly. So I will definitely be checking more games in the Tabletopia catalog.
Yeah, same. I'm actually very impressed. I mean, I think what I want to do with when I'm playing board games, I want to make them more collaborative, because I think, realistically, board games are meant to be played with people. Like, you can learn games whilst you are playing against a computer, but I also think that they work best when you actually have an opponent to bounce off. It also allows you like a degree of, if we're playing different, if we're playing like something where the information's hidden, then you end up actually being able to psych out your opponent, as opposed to, a computer's just like, this is logical outcome, I do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hanzo is just burying Nia.
Bruh. Oh, yeah. Wait. Hello?
Okay. I think that's
I'm just looking for someone to raid. So we have a few options. We have we can just go find somebody in board games, but I have noticed that Shut Up and Sit Down are playing. So as I mentioned at the top, if anybody is interested in playing some of the premium games on Tabletopia, you can use the code Shux 2021. That's SHUX 2021 to get a week of free golden membership.
1 week
on Tabletopia. Yep.
Nice.
I am in no way affiliated with Shux, but I did use their code, and that is the reason I jumped into this so quickly. I'm very glad I did, but I just want to state I have no, I'm not in any way representing Shux or hooking my brand to theirs. They here endeth my legal liability. They cannot touch me. But that being said, Shut Up and Sit Down are currently streaming. We could go raid them. Or a friend of mine is playing Stardew Valley. We could go and raid her. Or I am open to suggestions. We could find somebody in board games who's streaming something else that's kind of interesting. Do we have any thoughts, gentlemen?
Honestly, I'm fine. It's your channel, so honestly, you can decide, because from what I'm seeing online, there isn't anyone doing board games except for you, of course.
Well, there are other people doing board games. It's just
Mad?
I am the only board game focused VTuber, as far as I'm aware. Which is a I'm pretty happy as that to be a branding thing, but yeah, I think it's also worth celebrating and reaching out to other people who are playing board games on Twitch, because it is it's a smaller community, but it is a really nice thing that people are playing different types of board games on Twitch and just sharing these analog versions of games through this digital medium.
Yeah,
I looked around some of the currently streaming ones right now. Looks like someone named Nini1 is playing Block, or I think that's a company actually, Block Games or something, and they're like showing off one of their board. I don't know.
Oh yes, so that's actually part of Shux. So Block is it's the game that's being they are showing off their game as part of Shux. So yeah, we could absolutely go and check out another board game. They've just started, so yeah, let's go and have a look. So if anybody wants to find out some new board games, Wingspan has been out since about 2019. It is very well regarded. It's actually won things like the Kennerspiel des Jahres, which is the Connoisseur's Game of the Year.
Oh wait, Locksley. Nini is it's not live. It's a recording, I think.
Ah, fair enough. Okay.
Hanzo, what mess have you made of my?
So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of open. I'm kind of open to suggestions from chat. So would you prefer to support a small streamer playing Stardew Valley, or go raid the big lads?
Big lads.
who I got the code off.
I would go for the small streamer.
Yeah, let's go help out.
Okay, cool. We are going to go and raid Praxis Ascend, who is a friend of mine from back in the day.
The day. Sounds good.
Yes, cool. 4, 5 viewers are ready to raid. We are going to go and say hello to Praxis. She's lovely. She is a pure Stardew Valley streamer. She just enjoys going through, and she's very witty. But yeah, thank you very much to Karasume Hanzo and Nia for joining me. It's always a pleasure to have you on stream, and yeah, let's do more of this, because
Absolutely.
playing Tabletopia and Tabletop Simulator is a lot of fun, and yeah, it's always good. It's always good shared with friends. In the meantime, thank you to everybody who has followed today. We're actually rapidly pushing towards the point where I could actually apply to be affiliate, which is very exciting.
Oh, yeah.
It's just viewership that. So yeah, please do come back. We would love to have you. I also play digital card games and want to start community days where I get to play board games online with people in chat. In the meantime, I've been Loxley. We're going to go raid Praxis. Thank you very much for joining me. Ta-ra.
Bye-bye. Wow. Good shit.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.